to the organizers of this discussion. Well, you can see I came here late because I left Kaduna to be here to present my Executive National President. The Executive National President, Alhaji Dr. Musa Muhammed, said that I should inform the chairman and the participant in this roundtable discussion that he is happy with this initiative. And return as usual. We will be giving our own cooperation whenever the need arises. However, he says, I should inform this gathering that we too, when we are organizing this, we should not reduce it to only theoretical. We have to be more practical. Practical in the sense that the elite class in this country, they are supposed, directly or indirectly, even inclusive the working class, so that we can be influencing government in making a very good appointment of those who will be supervising policies of this road maintenance and creations. If you put a minister with due respect who has no interest or who hardly uses road, tell me how we will have good roads in this country. Secondly, we too, we have to be off and doing in encouraging, for example, the federal road safety. The people that you will be seeing now and always on our highways. We have to be giving them cooperation. We have to be developing their capacity by way of welfare, this and that. Also, for example, last 6 months, we were at corridor monitoring exercise. And even in the next week, around 30 years, we'll be going around the country to see the happenings on our highways. We have noticed plenty of blockages on the road, highways. For example, you see police checkpoint, you see military checkpoint, you see even the, what do I call it, with due respect, the hooligans checkpoint on our roads.
Yeah, they have always checkpoint.
You see somebody, he will tell you will not cross. He has barricaded the place, he will not cross till you give him some money. You understand? The federal safety also, you are trying, but however, you should increase, for example, in the drivers' awareness. When I say drivers, I don't mean the commercial drivers, that is the return, NURTW, and so on and so forth. But we are talking even the private drivers too. Somebody is a big man, he doesn't want to observe or he is a son of a big man, he doesn't have driver's license. But when you stop him, he will say, my father is a minister, he will just move. And you cannot give what you don't have. You know, if you are not a licensed driver, anything can happen. And the engineers, too, they are more as pen pushers than truly engineers. They will just be sitting in the comfort of their office, be designing Nigerian roads without moving around the country to see the happenings, how the roads are, how they are supposed to be maintained or to be constructed. These are some of the problems that we are facing. Also, we have to do a lot of prayers also. You know, prayer is very important, that the country should have good leaders who are patriotic. For example, if you look at it, if not this government, that is making effort, trying to construct some trunk A roads throughout the nooks and crannies of this country. You will not see it in the past. For example, the federal government is trying in providing railways. This will help in reducing the tension on our roads. Because some of us who have traveled outside the country, you see there are some roads that so vehicles will not follow, will not ply the roads. But here, nothing like that. And the policy makers in the country, with due respect, I'm not saying all, because to every general rule there is an exception. But here we are talking of the exception, because exceptional rules contradict general rules naturally. If you look at it, most of them, they don't know anything about roads. That's why you see they will construct a road. As they are constructing it, it is being spoiled. Look at DS. When I saw the presentation of the chairman, I was surprised. Somebody was asking whether this one was just an imagination. But I told him it is true. Because today, as I was coming from Kaduna, I saw it plenty. I can count millions on the road. So this is tell you how these roads are. So Return being the most senior among all the transport unions, we are over 10 million members. So maybe we may start to introduce our people to participate in political positions so that, yes, so that we can be given some positions that will be maintaining our roads so that we will ease our businesses. Because today, even a golf is costing about 2 million. This Sharon is 3 million. I'm telling you, somebody saved his money, maybe he's a retired civil servant, he saved his money, he want to participate into transport business. He bought a Sharon, 3 million. He put it on the road. One just pothole will spoil the car. And he has to go back to buying spare parts. And the spare parts, they are not good because with due respect, the standard organization, they are not putting an equal eye on it so that you buy a good, or they will be telling you this one is standard, this one is not, this one. That's what they will tell you. So it's for you to choose which one you will buy. To close off, to put a trailer, for example, is about 50 million. That's why transport business in the country is no more lucrative. That's why people are running away from it. Even government, they are running away from it. Most of the transport authorities in most of the states, they are now about to close business because of the roads. So the organizers, especially the chairman, you have been transacting and interacting with this power that be, you must tell them that the road certainly is not good, but we are happy that the present administration is trying. So when next, because the period of election is at the corridor, yeah? So we will hope and pray. We continue to pray in our daily prayers for God to give us good leaders that will have the interests of the country, especially road issue. That's what we will do. But if we just sit down, we finish this paper, we submit it to them, they will not look into it. Tomorrow another person will be doing it, will be doing it. Go to the ministry, you will see it there. So that is the message. And we are happy with all the participants, and may God guide us in all our discussion. Thank you indeed.